All right, here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody to today's webinar. All right, come on in. I'm excited to get started here today. We've got a lot to cover. Okay, I can see you guys coming on in. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, hello. Hey, Jeff, Terry, Christina, Susan, Rebecca, Valerie, Heather, Pam, two Pams, Pam and Pamela. Oh my gosh, it's moving very quickly. We have a very, very large group today, one of the largest ever. And we are also, some of you guys will be watching this on playback. So thank you for watching this on playback. For those of you that are live and coming in, I'm so excited to have you all today. We're going to talk about a topic that I'm incredibly passionate about, and that is making money. We're going to talk about making money. But specifically today, the channel that we're going to focus on is going to be YouTube. So I'm going to give you guys all a handout. Now, the handout is not something you need to have. In fact, I'm going to click over to it right now. It's not something you need to actually print and have for this class. It's actually there for you after to enjoy, so that you can follow some step-by-step guides. Now let me see if I can share this. I have some new stuff, new software today I'm playing with. It worked. Okay, so you guys should now be able to see the PDF file to download there at the bottom of the chat. So I see it on mine, so we should be good to go. So that guide it has a checklist for setting up your YouTube channel, which we're going to go over some of that. It's got a checklist for uploading your video, which I want to walk through today. And it also has information to reach out to my brothers. Now, let me just tell you this really quick before we get Jeff and Paul Helvin are owners of Ballen Brands, which is a digital marketing company that I originally founded, and Jeff and Paul now own and operate. And we got together this week and figured out a way for Jeff and Paul to actually be able to help you build your YouTube channel very similarly to a website. So when I start walking you through this, some of this may start to feel a little bit overwhelming. And what I want you to know is that if you do get to the point where you say, I want the YouTube channel, but I don't want to deal with all this setup, that's where Jeff and Paul come in. So basically, they build it for you like they would a website, but it's on YouTube. Okay, so I want to make sure that you have that. Oh, Jeff was just saying the PDF file is in the File tab on the right side under the chat screen. Thank you, Jeff. Now, Jeff is also on the webinar today, and the reason he is here today is to help moderate this webinar, because you might have a lot of questions, and it's hard for me to answer them all, especially in a large group like this. We've got hundreds here today, so it'll be easier for Jeff to actually answer questions. And if there's something that he needs me to direct, he'll tag me and let me know that as well. Okay, so you guys were able to see the Jeff and Paul's info there, and if you need anything else, Jeff will be on here and you can just ask him. Okay, and now the other thing I want to point out is in this webinar today, a couple more things. I'm going to talk about a software that I use. And what I want to let you know is that this software is absolutely not required. YouTube itself is free. I use TubeBuddy, and I really used it a lot when I was new. I use TubeBuddy to help me do keyword research, to make those, to set my end screens and info cards, we're going to talk about all of that today. So I will show you when I'm doing this, hey, this is a TubeBuddy element, right? And so they have like a free version and then a $9 a month and then I don't know, it's really not very expensive. If you buy it by the year, they give you all these discounts. So if you do need a software to help you along the way, that's the one I use. So I'll be referencing that. So I wanted to make sure I show that. Also, as an affiliate marketer, I want you guys to know that I earn 6 figures in affiliate marketing, which means when I promote another product or service that is not mine, I earn a commission. That's called affiliate marketing. That's one of my coaching programs. So when I talk about software, it's very likely that if you click through and make a purchase, I do receive a benefit. So I've got affiliate relationships now with most of the software that I use. But I primarily, and no extra cost to you, but I primarily stick to promoting products that I actually use myself, software that I actually use myself. So you'll see me reference it. Okay, and then finally, before we get going into the nitty gritty here, I also want to let you know that I have decided to start a YouTube group coaching. Audio on. All right, you guys, are you with me? Are we back? I clicked the wrong button. I'm so sorry. Screen share is on, audio's on. I know there's a 10-second delay, so okay, good. Sorry about that. Well, the good news is, look how quick it was for me to get back. That's a big deal. In the old days, once we were gone, we were gone. Okay, so I clicked the wrong button, so now I know. Okay, so the other thing I was just gonna tell you is I did start a group coaching program. I decided to do this, and we'll see if their interest is there. So right here at ballenacademy.com, if you go to the bottom corner and click on YouTube group coaching, so this is going to be, we're officially beginning now, and I'm sending out an email to let everybody know when the first webinar is, which is I think next week. So it's an on-demand instant course, and that I already pre-built. And you also get monthly webinar, you get a private Facebook group, monthly mini lessons. And then as you need to learn something, like Lori was talking about how to add a YouTube trailer, I need to go watch just that lesson. It would be right here when you're set up in there, okay? So head over to ballenacademy.com and sign up for the YouTube one if you want to join me in that group, okay? All right, so I'm going to click back here on the chat just so I can kind of see you guys scrolling a little bit, and we'll let Jeff keep going with you guys. All right, so really quick, can you guys answer me in the comment bar if you're able to do that? And what I want to know is if you already have a YouTube channel or if you need a YouTube channel. It's kind of going to help me direct the flow of where I want to go with this webinar, because I can tell you right now, with an hour, we're not going to be able to cover all things YouTube, right? So I want to make sure I really hit on the key things today that you guys will need to know. And so just type in there if you have one or need one. All right, it's looking like kind of like a 50-50 to me based on everything that's coming in. Okay. So in that PDF, in that guide that I just gave to you guys, and it is, oh, I thought I put it in my bookmarks. Let me just, that's all right. So it has a step-by-step guide to setting up your YouTube channel. So I'm not going to go all the way into from bare scratch, but here's what I will tell you. You need to have a Gmail address. And then what you do is you go over to YouTube and you're going to click to log in. And when you do that, it's going to prompt you to start a new channel. Now, you can actually have a personal channel, a business channel, a brand channel, and they're just a little bit different in how you sign into them. But you'll notice here that I have several channels. Now, my first one has been around for a while, and I played around with what I wanted it to be, so I never really was focused on getting it monetized with YouTube, okay? YouTube has a monetization program where when you get to 1,000 subscribers, that's in your ebook, but you're welcome to write it down. When you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can apply for monetization. And then what happens is ads run on your YouTube channel. So I'm going to show you, for example, if somebody were to go to YouTube, I have many channels, remember this. So I'm just going to go to the one that's monetized. Okay. And they were to click on my video. This thing that's playing right now is an ad. And that ad plays before my video starts. Also, depending on the length of my video, there are ads playing in the corner. There's ads in between the video. There might be an ad break. There could be an ad at the end. And what happens is people who run ads on Google, they're saying, hey, I want my ad to run on YouTube. They pay Google, and then essentially Google pays us. And it is based on a certain cost per 1,000 videos. We call that CPM, or cost per mil. And it depends. You could get hundreds of dollars cost per mil, or you could get $40 cost per mil. Okay. So your goal right now would be, if I want to have ads running on my YouTube channel, and let me just tell you guys something. I got my YouTube payment this morning. It's Google AdSense. I got my Google AdSense payment yesterday morning, and it pays my rent. It pays my home bills. Okay. So, and I just turned it on last year in March. And it started right out of the gate. It was like $100 a month. And then it went up to several $100s a month. I just coached somebody on building their channel, and they out of the gate just about got to $2,000 a month because of the type of material they were teaching on their YouTube channel. They got a higher cost per mil. They had a very specialty audience, and they quickly got to a couple thousand a month. So there are people making just ridiculous amounts of money on YouTube, and I'm definitely not going to tell you how much you can make, because it's really kind of limitless depending on where you want to go with it. But it's also kind of challenging to get it up there and really kicking. So you will have to be very, very focused. Now, the 4,000 hours of watch time are when people click through to your channel. I'm going to pull up another one I have here. This is a new one, and I love this one. Oops. Hold on. YouTube.com. Okay, here we go. This is my newest channel, or second newest. I started several this year. Okay, so this channel here is I'm going to tell you right now very strategically why I created it, but 4,000 hours of watch time is when somebody clicks through on one of my videos, okay? And this is a 10-minute video. So let's say they watch this whole video. And then one of my cards or end screens pop up, and they go and watch the next video, and then watch another video, or they come back tomorrow and watch another one of my videos. The amount of time that people are watching my videos is it goes to 4,000 hours. Okay. So this channel I just started, and there's under my monetization tab, there's a little thing that tells me how many subscribers I have and how many hours of watch time. And then underneath that, it says, we will email you when you qualify to apply. So I can monitor it. And this one I just started in, I think I started it in January, but I didn't really start filling it until March 1st. And you can see how quick it's moving now. And I have 680 subscribers. I need to get to 1,000 for it to be monetized. But then I only have like 500 hours of watch time and I need 4,000. So both have to happen. Okay. Now, YouTube is not, you don't pay for YouTube. YouTube is free. So you can start a YouTube channel for free. You can start uploading for free. I'm going to show you what you need to do today. So there's no reason to worry about spending any money. Okay. Now, I will also make sure, I'm sorry, I was just looking at one of the questions there. I saw something about sound being out a little bit. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying. So 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers. This is a brand new channel. And yes, this is what I'm coaching on. Somebody asked about coaching. Go to ballenacademy.com. When I lost connection here, I lost my little ability to show those offers. So ballenacademy.com, bottom right-hand corner, I think it is, it says YouTube coaching. So join there if you want to coach with me. Okay, so this is free, but I will show you where TubeBuddy comes into play. Okay, now let me go over some of the important things that you really need to know about setting up a YouTube channel. When you set up your YouTube channel, you are going to have some branding that becomes part of your channel. And this branding includes your cover up here. This is called channel art. It includes your name, your profile, or your YouTube icon. It includes an about section, information about you. It includes links and descriptions and all of that. So let me go back to the channel I'm logged into. So we have a couple of options here. We have customized channel and we have YouTube Studio, okay? And you can set up video trailers that are kind of like these little promos. You can set up all kinds of playlists. Well, this is your home screen. So what I want you to think about is like a website. This is like a website. You can put a channel trailer up here. You can create playlists in horizontal views, vertical views, and this you can do yourself. Or again, this is where my brothers, Paul and Jeff, come in. They can help set this part all up for you. But it is important that you get everything set up correctly so that you're set up for success, and then you can just come in here and upload your videos. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on YouTube Studio and show you where some of this stuff is so that once you set up an account, you kind of know where to go, okay? So just like a website, we have a dashboard, and the dashboard has widgets that tell us important things. So we have ratings on how well our newest video is doing. We have channel analytics where we can find out all kinds of things, where our traffic is coming from, total numbers of views, which videos are getting highest suggestions from other channels, and even which channels we're getting views from. So we can even know like a little bit of cross promotion there. It's a little bit of strategy, right? We can see what's new with YouTube and watch tutorial videos, and then we can see who all of our recent subscribers are. So this is just a kind of a great little way to see how your YouTube channel is doing. And then we go down to the next tab, and it's videos. Jeff, we doing okay on sound? I know it's a tough one, guys. You know what's happening right now is everybody on the planet is on the internet. Everybody's streaming, and it's a tough thing right now to get everything all the way clear. Tony asked, how much is TubeBuddy? Tony, I know that they have a free version, Chrome extension, and then it goes to like $9 to $15 to $23 or something like that. And if you buy it by the year, it's cheaper. So don't quote me exactly. Use my link to go check that out. And then Jeff can post that link again probably for us. So you can check out the pricing, okay? So you're gonna see anywhere on my screen right now that you see this little TB, that is a TubeBuddy extension. It adds extra little functionality to the YouTube channel itself. Remember what I said, you don't need it to do what I'm doing. It will just help you in the process. It'll help you create YouTube thumbnails. It'll help you bulk add to your description, to your titles, your end screens, which I'm going to show you how to do in a couple minutes. It's got a checklist in here, which you'll see. So not necessary to have YouTube, but definitely makes our life a little bit easier if you can do it, okay? So here's all of your videos. Now here, you can do all kinds of things. You can promote your videos. You can see the comments on your videos. You can share your videos. You can edit your videos. You can schedule your videos, okay? Now let me just share a tip with you that it's not necessarily about quantity of videos as much as it is quality. And when I say quality, I'm talking about valuable content. That being said, most YouTube creators are publishing once to twice per week. Once to twice per week. Most YouTube creators, okay? When I'm building a new channel, will usually do much, much more than that because it takes a while to get out of the sandbox with things like YouTube, Google, Pinterest, for them to actually recognize you as a quality authority creator. It takes a little while. So the more content I put in there and share on social and send out by email and get people clicking and viewing and engaging and commenting, the quicker that channel ranks. And YouTube has an algorithm similar to Google. So it ranks your videos for a particular search query. It also suggests your videos to people that are watching videos similar to yours. So this whole algorithm is a big, big deal, right? We really want to learn that. So I will create a lot of content when I'm first starting a new channel to get things really recognized by YouTube, okay? So next, we're going to go to playlists. Okay, so playlists are, remember how I said I want you to look at this like a website? You really do need to look at this like a website. It functions the same now. These playlists are kind of like categories. And usually they all go together in kind of a series. So this playlist here that I've got is all about WordPress widgets. This whole channel is about blogging, by the way. I've got a series about social media strategies. I've got a series on how to start a blog. If you go over to my command playlist, you'll see a very similar type of thing. This series is called 365 Days of KW Command. So every single day for 365 days, I'm posting a video in KW Command. Now, I did this a long time ago with my real estate channel, and that's how I became the short sale expert. And we got so much business. When we say monetize a YouTube channel, we could be talking about running ads on it, but you can also monetize or make money with your YouTube channel through sales of services, products, coaching programs, consultations. I mean, there's just all kinds of ways, products and services, affiliate links. So you can make money with your YouTube channel in many ways besides just letting them turn on ads. And I've always made money with my YouTube channels through various products and services. And I also did this with real estate. When I was really heavy into short sales, I did the same thing. I did 365 days of YouTube videos for real estate. Man, that's some work. But I'll tell you, it was phenomenal. I mean, it was just incredible the amount of business we made. So I made way more money on real estate services at the time than I would have just on ads, you know. And a lot of my coaching clients build their real estate channels. And I know not all of you are real estate agents. There's a lot of you now that are not, that are here as well. So I want to make sure this is a little bit general but yet mention my real estate colleagues because there's so many of you on the call. Okay, now this playlist is KW Command Smart Plan. So everything in this playlist is about one applet in a particular software. This one's all about KW Command Designs. So if you are in real estate, you might have a playlist called, maybe you're going to have something like how to increase your home value. And you're going to have 10 videos in there, each one specifically talking about, maybe will building a pool increase my home value? And it's kind of a Q&A. You might have one that says, what paint colors increase my home value? What things can I do to the exterior of my home, like curb appeal, that can increase my home value? And you're going to do like a series of those. You see, maybe you're going to do types of homes to see in Las Vegas. I'm a real estate agent in Las Vegas. So types of homes to see in Las Vegas. And maybe I'm going to cover condos, townhomes, high rises, lofts, single family, manufactured, and go through this series of what those homes are like. I have a million ideas. I have not actually done all of these things, but my brain, I just know what needs to be created. So those are some ideas there. I just read an article yesterday, put it back linko, and I referred to it. If actually, you know what, you guys, ballenblogger.com. Yesterday, when I created your guys' guide, I also wrote a blog about YouTube, and it's right here, YouTube SEO. Let me see if I can drop. Nope, that's not that's another one. I wrote 2 YouTube guides last week, come to think of it. Let me see if I can drop this in, send to everybody. Okay, now you should have this link. Okay, so this particular blog is all about YouTube SEO, ranking on YouTube. And I reference an article in here from Backlinko, and they did a study on all of the top ranking videos. And I think it was 10 to 14 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes was like the sweet spot. And bottom line is, if you are aiming for watch time, monetization, ranking, generally longer videos are going to do better, but only if they are a video that people actually want to stay and watch. Okay. I do a little bit of both. I've got videos that are just a few minutes long that show one little piece of how to do something. But I do think for real estate, if back when I made my channel, if I was out, if I'm making talking head videos where I'm just talking to the camera and I'm telling them all about a short sale, they're probably going to be about 10 minutes, maybe 15. I can't imagine going longer than 15 minutes if somebody's just watching you talk, right? Where videos like this one, because you're learning an entire strategy, are going to be probably an hour long because they're more like a webinar. Hold on. So Lisa has a question. Lisa says, I have 2 YouTube channels and the main one is paid. Is the paid for one? I don't know what you mean by that. How do I link the two? So what do you mean by it's paid for, Lisa? Monetized? You mean like you're making money on it with ads? I just don't understand the question as one of them is a paid for. How do I? You can merge 2 channels, and kind of think of it, that's not in your guide. So I'm going to have to make a follow-up, and I'll teach all that in my coaching program too. Lisa, I think that coaching program might be something you really like. So you can't, there are ways to do things like that. So I paid the fee so I don't have to watch. Oh, you have YouTube Premium. Okay, there is something you can pay for called YouTube Premium. I'm sorry, because I was saying YouTube is free. It is free to build, but they do have YouTube TV and they have YouTube, what is it called? YouTube Red? I think it's called YouTube Red, where you pay and you can watch YouTube with no ads. Okay. So that is, that's what you're talking about there. But I don't know enough about the paid version of watching YouTube. I do watch a lot of YouTube. And I think I do have the YouTube Red on one of my channels, but we'll have to look at that, Lisa, because I want to focus today on just building our channels. And then we can look at merging them later. All right. So Jeff can help share the links that we might have missed. So check this out. This is a really great step. It talks about how long to make your videos. So you guys might like this guide as well. Okay, so let me go back now to, we covered playlists. I'm going to skip analytics. I want to go to settings. Okay. Now, this is another very important part of setting up your channel. If we go down here to channel, what you have here is you have some basic info. So you have your blog name. To change, I'm sorry, your channel name. To change your YouTube channel name, you actually have to log into Google to change it. It's not super intuitive. I'm just going to tell you straight up. I personally feel like the YouTube the backside looks very developer, and it has taken me a long time to learn all of the pieces, and I speak tech, you know. And so it's not super intuitive with all of the things that you need to set up. But you're going to set up your channel name, and then you have tags. And these tags or keywords tell YouTube what your channel is about. And then you have the ability to change these each time you upload a video, which we're going to do before the end of the call. We're actually going to upload one so I can show you the most important things you need to know when uploading a video. You're going to set your country name. And then here you have a customized channel little box in it. If you click that, it will open a new tab. And now you're going to see a bunch more. But let me come back to that in a second. Let's finish here. So we have basic info, and then we have advanced settings. So in your advanced settings, you have to tell YouTube, is this channel made or not made for kids? Okay. This is part of all of their new rules and regulations that they recently had. Is it called COPPA? C-O-P-P-A? I think I got that right. So it's the Child Protection Act. So you have to say if your channel is made for or not made for kids. Now you can set this up once, and then by default it'll show up every time. But then you also have the ability to change it per video. Okay. Now next, you can display the number of people subscribed to your channel. The suggestion is that you do show even if it's a really tiny number. The suggestion is that you do allow ratings, you do allow comments, and you do allow people to see the subscribers, because if you don't, you know, it kind of implies you have something to hide. And I was reading yesterday, because I don't know it all, right? I'm constantly studying and learning too. And reading, they were saying that it very much helps your rankings to keep those things displayed, okay? And then look, see, this is where it gets really confusing. You have a bunch of more little pop-ups for settings, okay? So the next one is you have branding. So branding, you can actually put a little watermark on the bottom corner of your YouTube videos. So your little logo or some kind of watermark. Be careful, because if you ever do screen capture where you are recording your face down here while you're recording screen capture, which I've done a ton of, that watermark might cover your face. So be careful about that. And then you have feature eligibility. This is a whole nother set of sections to set up, and I'm going to pop it open so you can see it. And this is where you go in and it tells you what you are able to do. And in a new channel, you're going to have certain things that you are allowed to do, and then you have to earn your way into other things. So you can upload a video. Everybody starts with the ability to upload. Monetization, as you can see, I don't qualify for yet. This is a brand new channel. So I could click learn more. It'll open in a new tab, and it'll talk to me about what I need to do to get monetized. And then the next one is, do you have the ability to live stream? Yes. Do you have the ability to embed live streams? But you actually edit all of these in your settings, and then you have the ability to do more things. There is a new monetization ability, and I can't wait to play with this, channel memberships. So it's very similar to like my group coaching programs, but you do it on YouTube, and you're able to sell your memberships to your YouTube channel. And I have not studied that in depth, so I don't know yet what the qualifications are. That's fairly new. So I will keep you posted on that. I'm so excited. I think that's going to be a fun thing. And then there's also swag and like t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. So YouTube has really grown their ability to make money. They also have something called Super Chat. And when your channel has at least 1,000 subscribers, you can enable Super Chat where people can actually give you money on your live stream. So I'm sure you guys heard of people being TikTok famous now, the new app on that everybody's doing these fun little videos. That has something similar where people can send money, and all these youngins are getting rich off of TikTok from people just giving them money because they like their videos. YouTube has the same thing. So this is going to come into play later. Once you get to the point where you've got enough videos, you've got your channel 1,000 subscribers, and you're doing monetization. And I do teach all of that as well. Okay. And then next we have our upload defaults, which allow you to put in a title, a description, which I'm going to explain these when we upload our video. But you can set these up in the beginning, and you'll notice when I go to upload our video that I do have a bunch of these already set by default. Again, this is where Jeff and Paul come in. If you need help building your channel, they can set this all up for you so that you just upload and do your videos each time. And then you have advanced settings here. And in the guide I gave you, I actually spelled these out for you so that you know what to put in those fields. Okay. So I'm not going to cover those. I did put them in your guide. And if you have questions later, you can certainly ask. Okay. Then we have permissions. We now have the ability to invite other moderators to our channel. So I just added Jeff today to my KW Command channel because he's also making videos for our brands. And you're able to go in here and click invite, and I can now enter the user email and give somebody access to the channel. So that's another really nifty new thing. So that's what you would do if you were using like Jeff and Paul to help you with your channel. You would give them access, and then they can help you work on it. And then we have the community section, and this is where you can add a moderator, you can add approved users, you can block people, which I do when I get a spammer usually. And then you can add blocked words. So you can even prevent people from commenting on your YouTube and using some kind of words that you would not want to show up on comments. There's also another area where we can moderate comments, but these are all your defaults, okay? So you can, this is the website setup part. Get all of these defaults set up in the beginning, and then it gets much easier. And then I popped open this screen, and where did that go? Where we had the ability to edit the home screen. Okay, so this screen here, this is like the home page of our website, okay? So what you would do is it's your channel settings in the advanced section. So when we went to YouTube Studio, we went down to settings, and then we went to advanced to get to this screen. And here, if I click this little pencil, I can choose what video I want people to see if they are a returning subscriber, and then I can set a different one for new visitors. So it could be a sales pitch, it could be a welcome to my channel, it could be your most popular video, but this is just like customizing a website. And then underneath that, I can choose what else I want on my home screen. So if I click this little pencil, I can choose uploads, liked videos, posted videos, live streams, which I'm just now getting into. I tried one yesterday and it failed. I don't know if it was the world right now or if it was the new technology. So I'll be playing with that more later. You can upload playlists, recent activities, comments. You can put them in horizontal rows, or you can put them in vertical lists. So you can create this so it looks like your website, completely customized to you. Okay. Also see here, this is called channel art. And then you can make all kinds of channel art with different software, Canva, TubeBuddy. There's all kinds that'll help you make. I kept mine very simple when I was rolling them out this year because I'm still playing with some of the branding ideas. So I just wanted to put something up there and go. And that's up there. And again, that's something that Jeff and Paul do when they set up your channel. And then here you can put links over the banner so that people can click on your links. Okay, so that's kind of a walkthrough there. Again, you have your guide. That's a walkthrough on channel setup. Now I want to get into something really important, which is uploading your video. Okay, now Ronnie asked, can you live stream and Facebook Live at the same time? Ronnie, that's all going to have to do with your software. There's all kinds. The software that I tried yesterday to live stream from was Webinar Jam. And Jeff and I had done a demo last week and it worked seamlessly, but it would not broadcast to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But there is some sort of OBS software that does. So you would probably have to explore that a little bit. And I will be exploring that as well because I want to do the same thing. I love the idea of live streaming to multiple locations at one time so people can enjoy the experience. It also increases watch time on your YouTube channel when you're live streaming. So there is a lot of benefit to that. You know what? That sounds like a blog I need to write. I need to go look at all the YouTube software, don't I? Because I haven't really played with a ton of it. Okay. Let me show you before I go to the upload, because the upload will take us right to the end of the webinar, but I want to show you where to get some ideas for creating videos, because this is something a lot of people get stuck on. Chris brings up a point that YouTube is owned by Google. Google and Facebook don't play together. And there have been some studies that people have done that show that if you upload your YouTube video onto YouTube, and then you also upload it natively onto Facebook, meaning uploading the actual MP4 file, not just sharing the link, that your rankings on one or the other suffer. So here is my suggestion to you. I only try to rank on YouTube. I don't try to rank on Facebook for videos. That being said, if you're trying to get watch time, monetization, ranking on YouTube, I would avoid also putting that hard file on Facebook, which is essentially what a live stream would do, until you know, until you have your ranking where you want it on YouTube, then play with adding Facebook. So there is some validity to that comment. There have been some studies done that say one hurts the other. So, you'll have to just play with it to see how that works for you as far as the ranking pieces of it go, if that's what you were referring to there. Okay, so ideas for making your videos. Guys, this is so easy, okay? Don't make this harder than it is. Go over, what I would suggest that you do is use YouTube search for YouTube and use Google search for Google, and try to pay attention to the fact that what does well on YouTube is not necessarily the same that would do well on a blog on Google, okay? So you've got to kind of do a little bit of experimenting with what would people actually use YouTube for. Most of the time, people go to YouTube to either be entertained, educated, or entertained or informed. And now I'm forgetting the other one. That's so funny. I don't know. But those are the main ones. They either want to watch something to be entertained or they want to learn how to do something. Okay. So most people will go and they'll type something in like this. How, now watch what I'm doing. I'm in YouTube. How to, okay? This is a very, very popular search term on YouTube, is how to, okay? So if you were thinking about, okay, so Jeff and I were just using CrossFit as an example because Jeff is, I don't know, Jeff just lost like 50 pounds, 60 pounds, and got super fit, and he's super into low carb and CrossFit. So we used CrossFit as an example for how to write a blog the other day when I was doing my affiliate marketing coaching. So maybe Jeff right now is stuck at home, he can't get to the gym, and he wants to know how to CrossFit at home. So he might actually go to YouTube and type something in like how to CrossFit. Oh, I just saw it at home. Look at that right up top. Okay. So if I'm Jeff and I'm building a YouTube channel all about CrossFitting, I might go over here and look at how to CrossFit at home and take a look at the top ranking videos. Okay. And Jeff, you speak CrossFit. I don't. So this will probably make more sense to you. How to CrossFit at home, the WOD life. The best home CrossFit workout you can do. 30-minute CrossFit EMOM home workout. Now, this study I read about ranking on YouTube yesterday when they did like 1 million top ranking videos or some ridiculous amount. And they said that there is a correlation between keywords used in the title when you're uploading a video. There is a correlation there, but they're finding not as much correlation anymore with the tags, which is interesting, like the keywords, because YouTube can now understand what's in the video. It's smart enough now to read the video, so it doesn't have to depend on tags and keywords that we enter so much. I use tags and keyword research for topic idea more than anything else. So if I were Jeff and I'm going to go build this now, I would go open a spreadsheet and I would go put all of these topics now one by one in a row and start making these videos. Okay. Now let's just say you're a real estate agent and you want to see what people are typing in about selling a home. So you might type in how to sell a house. Okay. Now this is where the difference is. Look at some of these suggestions. They all have to do with gaming, right? How to sell a house in GTA 5 online, how to sell a house in Sims 4. You're going to not see these the same on Google as you would on YouTube because YouTube's such a large gaming network. So that's what I mean by the difference. But if you read between those, check this out. How to sell a house by owner. That's the first video you would want to go make. Now, that might sound a little counterproductive if you're a real estate agent and you actually want to take the listing. How to sell a house you might be thinking, why do I want to sell the house by owner? But if you come from value, I'm really going to teach this person how to sell their house by themselves. I'm going to tell them where to go get the paperwork, how to market their home, where to find buyers, how to screen buyers. I'm going to give them everything they want. And all through the course, I'm going to say, and if you get to the point where you decide you need a real estate agent, call Lori Ballen team in Las Vegas. You see? So we're not going to always come from the point of sell. They have to call me. They have to call me. They have to call me. Okay. My brother Paul has a monetized YouTube channel, all about audio visual equipment, where he plays his albums and he shows, I don't speak the language, Paul, sorry, but he shows like his cables and his connections and his all of that kind of stuff. And people come to Paul's YouTube channel to learn how to set up their audio visual equipment. And he's not selling anything. He's coming from contribution. Let me show you what this is. Now, Paul can build affiliate products off of that channel now. He gets money from ads, but he also could promote those cables or that album or that record player. Is it still called a record player? Or those speakers? You know what I mean? Okay. Now here's another one. How to sell a house as a real estate agent. That's where you're literally teaching a real estate agent how to be a real estate agent, which is hilarious. But a lot of people use my blogs to learn how to do real estate as real estate agents. I see it all the time. I can see the search volume. And so that's okay. How to sell a house without a realtor. Those are very popular terms. How to sell a house fast. Okay. Now, if you put a space, a little tab, and then put in a letter like how to sell a house A, it changes it. Look at this. How to sell a house and buy a house at the same time. How to sell a house and move to another state. How to sell a house at auction. How to sell a house and a lot. Ooh, that's one I haven't done. How to sell a house against which loan is outstanding. Like, you know, short sales were like that too. How to sell a house upside down, how to sell a house during a divorce, how to sell a house A, and then go to the next one, how to sell a house B, and then just make a list. And this is any niche, you guys. I don't care. I just did one on beekeeping. Okay. So I'd come up here and how to beekeeping. Okay. So maybe I would, okay, how to start beekeeping for beginners. So maybe how to start beekeeping and then put the letter A. At home, how to start beekeeping as a business, how to start beekeeping and then put the letter B, put the letter C, put the letter B. See what I mean? And then you will be able to easily see what is working on YouTube without any fancy tools. That's a free thing right there, okay? Now, where the tools come into play is, do you see what I have over here on the right? We are going to go a little bit over 12 o'clock or over the hour, you guys. So if you have to go, I certainly understand. You'll get the playback. I really want to get this to completion today and make sure I show you all the upload. But if you look over here, keyword score, this is where I use keyword research. This is TubeBuddy. And what TubeBuddy is saying is, okay, let's do how to sell a house during a divorce. Okay, so on the right, this just changed. And this is my paid version of TubeBuddy. I think this is I don't know, this might be the pro version. So here it tells you what the search volume is for that keyword, and it gives you a score. So it's saying right here, there's not a lot of searches for that keyword. Now, that doesn't mean that it still doesn't have a benefit. I have videos that I make money on that have like 40 searches a month only in the entire world, that I get stuff from. But it creates this score of these three things: the search volume, the total searches, the competition level. So for this video, how many people are you competing against? And then it gives you an overall score. Now, if I wanted to, I could go more in depth. I can click through and open the tool, and then it'll give me suggestions. It'll tell me other keyword phrases people are using, and then I can choose the best one, And look at this, coronavirus. Obviously, it's giving you trends. It also will pull up Google Trends and show you what keywords are going up, what keywords are going down. So this is just a fun paid tool if you really want to get in here and play with how to sell a home after a divorce. How to sell a home after a divorce. Why would you sell okay, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one a little bit. But anyway, it gives you all kinds of different suggestions. And if I click on one of these, then it'll give me a bunch more related to just that keyword itself. Okay. And then I scroll down and I read all the videos and I see if there's ideas that I would want to take from. Okay. So if you don't have this, you probably don't have the paid tool, I'm guessing. If you don't have this is part of the TubeBuddy extension, and it works with Chrome. So I have a Chrome extension, and then I have the paid tool. Okay. All right. So let's go over and go ahead and upload our video. And I'm going to show you the important things you need to know about uploading a video that really are going to make a difference. So the first thing you would do is go to whatever channel you want to upload your video. And I can hop back and forth between my channels by going to switch accounts. So if this is my new lifestyle blog, I'm going to post there. If it's my real estate education, I'm going to post there. If it's my real estate team, I'm going to post there. If it's my affiliate marketing, I'm going to post there. If it's KW Command, I'm going to post there. So I've got all these various YouTube channels now that I'm building very strategically. And I just want to tell you why. Because Google, Pinterest, YouTube, all of these channels that use an algorithm to rank something. Pinterest has SEO, Google has SEO, blogs have SEO, YouTube has SEO. The more niche focused you are on a topic, the better you will do. So when I have 7 businesses. So when I started realizing that I was putting too many different things on one channel, or that I'm teaching a software that doesn't really apply to this audience and I don't want to alienate them, that's when I create a new channel. Is when I say, okay, I need to go, my real estate agents, some of them want to learn about affiliate marketing, but not all of them. So I need to go start a separate affiliate marketing channel where I'm just focused on that. So these all just started this year. They're brand new. This is the only one that I've had for a long time. So that's why I have all of these, just to let you know. Okay. So whatever channel you're going to upload to, you come up here to this little video camera and you click the plus sign. Then you can either go live, that's where you're going to live stream, And you don't need any special software to go live if you're just going to talk on the video. It's screen capture and such where we need separate platforms to go live. And then here we can click upload video. So I've already recorded my video and I want to upload it to YouTube. So I have created my video, and you could do this from phone. You can do this on your with like a QuickTime. You do this with special screen capture like Camtasia, whatever it is. And you can ask me after the fact if you need any of those software, any things that I mentioned. I also put them, I think I put them all in your guide as well, most of them anyway. So here now, we're going to go to select file. Okay. I'm going to click upload. So Melissa asked about setting up multiple channels. I'm not going to go into that in depth today. That's a pretty advanced conversation, Melissa, because we're really more focused on creating, building, and growing. I will be doing all of that as part of the coaching program. Okay, so now here we're going to go down to the documents where I have saved all my videos. They'll be in the format of an MP4 when you save them. So you'll see these little MP4 extensions. So I've got a little sample video here. I'm going to click on that and click open so we can upload it. Okay. Now you're going to get to this screen and I'm going to tell you what's important. Okay. The most important thing outside of the actual quality of your video, what your video is all about. You know, quality can also be sound, picture, lighting. You know, that's all quality too. What I'm referring to here is the quality of the actual video, like the content. How, you know, what kind of quality is the content itself. So besides that, the most important thing is you have are your title and your thumbnail. Your title and your thumbnail are going to be the most important things that are going to affect how well your video performs, how well your video ranks, how much your video is shown to other people. So in this title here, they tell us that we can have up to 100 characters. That's really not true. It'll allow us to put them in there, but it doesn't show them like on the playlist and previews. So you want to put your absolute most important keyword and information in the front. Okay. Now things that do really well are exclamations, you know, calls, you're calling them to attention to your video. You could use an emoji on a Mac. I can do Control Command Space Bar and it pulls up my emoji. So I could put an emoji in the front if I want to. But things like wow, and then creating some sort of urgency. Don't miss these 3 tips to ranking higher on YouTube, right? You can put all caps on your most important keywords. This is what people are going to see when your video is suggested. Title and thumbnail, title and thumbnail. So if you get nothing else out of this webinar, those are your 2 things that you're really going to have to experiment and play with and grow with, okay? So there's your title. You don't need to go on to 100 characters, but you can put them in there if you want. Now, this next section here is your description, okay? Now, this is another really key piece for several reasons. One, if you notice, I have links all in my videos. I make, I'll just say right now, it's about $1,000 a month on one particular software that I refer people to on my videos that are related to that channel. And again, that's a whole nother conversation, but every one of these links for me, I make money on if the person clicks through and buys it. And as you can see, I have disclosed that very obviously before the links happen, that I am an Amazon associate and affiliate marketer and benefit from purchase made through the links. So I'm going to make money on the on the ads that run on my videos when this channel is approved. I make money on these affiliate things. But for my real estate website, those would be calls to action, like call Lori Ballen team at 702-604-7739 to speak about purchasing real estate in Desert Shores, or whatever my video is about, right? In that particular case, I would be offering my services. But I do want you to know that you have 5,000 characters in this description box. You could put in a transcription. You could put in about information. You could put in testimonials. But there is some correlation with higher ranking videos in descriptions where you put in a paragraph or two about the actual video. Okay. For those, I see some questions popping up about affiliate marketing. I have, if you look up The Seventh Stream, I have a website that teaches you affiliate marketing. But if you also go to ballenacademy.com, I have a $99 a month coaching program that you might be interested in that teaches you how to become an affiliate marketer. I've purposely now started dividing those coaching programs all up too, because it's hard to stay on topic with people, you know, floating around in different conversations. So I have a blogging one and a Pinterest one starting soon too. But right now I have real estate marketing, affiliate marketing, KW Command, which is the Keller Williams software, and now the YouTube one. I think I covered them all. Okay, I also had keto coaching for a while, but I'm not doing that right at the moment while I build these other things. Okay, so your description, if you put in a paragraph or two about the video, like Paul, for example, on his channel, VP Concepts, he's talking about his audio visual stuff. Maybe he puts in a paragraph or two about the cables and why those cables are better than these cables. And he puts in a paragraph or two, you know, basically re-saying kind of what he said in the video, but in a written form. Let me give you guys a little tip. If you go over here, I do not have an affiliate link for this one, temi.com, TEMI.com, Temi, I think that's how it's pronounced. For 10, it's a computerized program that transcribes your video for you for 10 cents a minute. So if you do a 10-minute video for $1, did I do that math right? Terrible with math on the fly. For 10 cents a minute, for $1, they'll transcribe your video for you. And you could put that transcript in that description. You could put it in a blog. Also, they'll give you closed captions you can buy that'll help you close caption your YouTube videos as well, which also can help with your search engine rankings, is by doing your closed captions. Now, YouTube captions your videos for you automatically if you have that turned on, but they're really messy. They're about 50% accurate. So if I'm going to turn on the captions, I have to go in and remember to edit them because they're terrible. They're usually pretty bad. So this is Temi, and Temi is actually a subsidiary of the parent company Rev, REV.com. And Rev is people transcribing your video for $1 a minute. Oh, is it? Alan says it's 25 cents a minute now. Is it? Well, then really? I thought I just ordered a transcript. He said, I don't know. It was 10 cents a minute last I looked at it. Yeah, it looks like Rev went up too. Rev went up to $1.25 a minute. So maybe they both went up. They're the same company. So anyway, if you can do it manually, you can go to Fiverr and hire somebody to do it. But here's a couple options for you if you want to go have somebody do it for you. Okay. You can also sit down and just basically write a paragraph or two about what's in the video. Okay. Those will help you rank. They will help you gain exposure. Okay. Now you'll notice this popped up automatically. These are those defaults I was talking about that you would pre-build kind of like a website. So this all populates automatically. And I have a call to action for my brother's marketing company. I have my links, and then I have a little about this channel so that it's kind of showing authority, which is very important with anything, Google, YouTube, Pinterest. Your authority, your expertise does matter. So I usually have a little author bio or something in my work. Now, these little 3 hashtags here, these are pretty cool. If you go to YouTube and you type something in like how to train a dog. I was just coaching a client yesterday that's a dog trainer. Okay, so we look down here and okay, so that's a bad example. Let's just go to one of mine. Not everybody's using hashtags. So hashtags show up here. Look at this. So hashtag Lori Ballen, hashtag real estate agent. There's 3 hashtags that we put in the description of our video that will then show up here. Now you can do this or you can do a location. You can also tag a location so that every time you post a video, it says your city up there, like Las Vegas. So if you're building a real estate website, real estate YouTube channel to attract real estate clients, you might just want your location up there. And that way what happens is if somebody is browsing YouTube and they click on the hashtag, they can now see everybody else that has used that hashtag. So it's kind of like a keyword, or if you were to go to Twitter and type in a hashtag to find a topic, right? So I always use hashtag Lori Ballen on my various channels so that they can pull up. So see here, this is a different channel than this one. But because they clicked Lori Ballen, they're seeing my whole feed now that has my videos for my various channels. So it's a good idea to brand yourself with a hashtag if you can, or if you have a really common name like Mike Smith, you might not want hashtag Mike Smith. Maybe you want to have hashtag Smithinator. I don't know. You know, it's YouTube, everything's titled weird. So you could come up with something like that. Okay. Now back to our upload. The next thing you have here is your thumbnail. Now, TubeBuddy has a create a thumbnail option where if you have TubeBuddy, you can actually click through here. You can choose a still frame from a video. You can choose a solid color, or you can choose, I forget what the other one was. I just skipped too quick. So you can pick your color. Oh, an image. So you can upload an image, or you can use one of their images here. So you'll notice that a lot of YouTubers have just kind of the same 3 or 4 images of themselves, and then they just change up like the background and the text. So this can all be done here within TubeBuddy. You can put in shapes, frames, emojis, text. Okay, so that's one way to make your thumbnail videos. I actually use Canva because I have a pro account with them. And I can go to Canva and I can go to creative design and I could choose a YouTube thumbnail. They have channel art, they have icon, they have thumbnail, and I can pick from a template. So, you know, whatever let's just say I like this one. And then I could change this to be my picture, and then I can change what it says on the right, and now I've got a YouTube thumbnail. Another thing that I've done now this year, because I'm really, really terrible with graphics. It is just not my skill set. So I've actually I have to use templates. I don't even do good with TubeBuddy thumbnails. I mean, it's really bad. I failed like kindergarten cutting in kindergarten with scissors. So all of my skills are SEO and marketing on the other side. So anyway, one of the things that I did here is I bought these templates right here. I went into a website, and Jeff, I'm not sure if you have my Creative Market link. I think it's on loristools.com if you want to put that out to everybody. Creative Market has a library of graphics. So you can buy Pinterest pins that work on Photoshop or work on Canva. You can buy blog photos. You can buy brand kits. You can buy color code. I mean, all kinds of things. So I went in there and bought a suite of thumbnails that I could just play with. And so what I do is I take these little, like the template I bought looked like this. You know, it's just basic with me there. And then I go over here to elements and I'll type in whatever my topic is. Let's just say I'm talking about Twitter today for some reason. Then I can, you know, drag in these little icons and make it a little bit more unique to what it's about by using these little elements. This is a lifesaver for me. I went to JCPenney's photo studio and I brought like 10 blazers with me, 10 different jackets. And I literally just said to the lady, I'm going to change my jacket like 10 times and I'm just going to pose and you take my picture however I'm posing and I'm going to use these for all of my channels. And it was genius. It was cheap and it was easy. And this is cool too. I click on my image here. Hold on, let me move that over. I can click on my image here and I can click flip and it'll flip it horizontally. And now I can use it like on the other side. So it almost looks like two different images. And then of course you can change the colors of your jackets and all that kind of stuff too. But this saved me this year with graphics because now I can just play and make this all super easy. Okay. So there's your conversation around thumbnails. And then where's our little upload guy? Ah, hold on. We are almost done. I think it actually took it out when I clicked on YouTube. Okay, so I'm just going to click edit here so I can show you the other couple little things I want you to know. I'm going to go to one of my videos. And you can edit this all after the fact. So this is a good thing you're actually seeing because after you upload it, if you realize you missed something, just click on your video and click edit the video. And by doing this, if you already have a YouTube channel and you go back and apply some of these practices, you can actually increase your rankings, okay? So we did title, we did description, we did thumbnail. Now down here is your tags. Now, TubeBuddy has something called Tag Explorer, and that was that little thing I was showing you on the upper right. But also, if I go to start typing in here, like this video is all about Pinterest. So I start typing the word Pinterest, look what happens. TubeBuddy starts popping up suggestions. Pinterest affiliate marketing, Pinterest for business, Pinterest tells me what to draw, Pinterest fails, Pinterest. I could go, oh, I hadn't thought about that one. Now, if this video is about that, then I might just click the button and it'll drop it right into the description for me. Or I can click on explore and go explore that keyword. That's how I get ideas for more videos. Is I go, oh, okay, I covered Pinterest, how to pin, but I have not yet covered how to run an ad on Pinterest. And I might get that idea from those explorers. So that's where I really like to use the keyword explorer things, okay? Then there's more stuff down here, copy, sort, translate. These are all fancy schmancy keyword TubeBuddy tools as well. And then on the right-hand side here, you also have a checklist. So this is what I used TubeBuddy for the most when I was first starting. So it will literally tell you everything you need to do as you're uploading a video. Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Okay, so that's kind of convenient. And if you have like a ad something, they can run your best practices. And then if you click recheck all, it'll check everything you did and it'll say, wait, you didn't upload a high resolution thumbnail, or oh wait, you need to pin a comment. Oh wait, you need to share this on Twitter. And they can just kind of go through all of this. Now, a couple more things I want to show you here. One, when you upload your video, you can upload it in public, unlisted, or private. Public will make it visible to everybody. Unlisted is going to allow you to embed it on a website, but it's not going to be served up by YouTube to show other people. And private is only going to allow it to show to somebody you send the link to, which would be like, let's say I'm setting up a tutorial. You know, Jeff asked me, hey, Lori, can you make me a tutorial on ranking content with SEMrush software? Then I would record it and I would keep it in private and then I would just send Jeff the link. Okay, so for the most part, you're probably going to upload in public, but sometimes you'll have a need for the other ones. Now, schedule is my favorite, is one of my favorite features that I use the most. And what I like to do is I like to sit down and make a bunch of videos at one time. So I'm going to make my how to sell a house series, and there's going to be 10-minute videos on how to sell a house fast, or how to sell a house for the most money, or how to sell a house during divorce, whatever it is. I might make 2, 3, 4, 5 of those even in at one time. And then I'll schedule them out. So they publish live at the time, or they publish publicly at the time I tell them to. So right now I've got this 365 days of KW Command. I sit down on Monday, I record a week's worth, and then I schedule them all out to go out at 7 a.m. every morning. And then I use another software that actually broadcasts them to all of my coaching clients and to my Facebook group. So everybody gets them. And that makes it easy for me. So I'm not obligated every day that I actually get up. Okay. And then playlist, we talked a little bit about. This is where I say, okay, this video belongs to this playlist. So if somebody's learning all about Pinterest, I might want this to go in the Pinterest playlist so that they can binge on the content and watch one video after the next. The playlist will continue to play the videos that are in that series one after the next. Okay. End screen will allow you to put a call to action at the end of the video, and you can show your video that is most related to that watcher. You can put a subscribe button on there. You can put a playlist. You can put a link to a website, all kinds of things, an offer to give away something. And if you're using TubeBuddy, you can actually set up a default end screen. It'll just you can click it to add the default every time, or you can do it manually. Cards are when somebody's watching a video and they say something like, in my other video, I talked about how to sell a house during a divorce. This little thing icon pops up here, and I could be pointing up and it would suddenly pop up that other video. Okay. And it's cool. YouTube has analytics on how many views you're getting from all of these related cards and everything. So you can also, with TubeBuddy right here, this is a TubeBuddy extension. I could now set this video as a card template. So see how these are all about Pinterest. So I could now click check, set this video as a card template, and then I could save it as Pinterest. And now every time I make a video on Pinterest, I can automatically choose that template, and all those cards will load for me. Okay, so that's a little cheat there that TubeBuddy does for us. All right, I think I covered it. I can breathe now. Okay, more things that I teach in my coaching program is how to handle trolls, how to monitor blocking, how to respond to comments, how to pin comments, how to automatically share through software to your groups and to your emails, all of that good stuff. So I'd love to have you as part of the coaching program. Head over to ballenacademy.com, and it's YouTube coaching. If you have any problems, contact me afterwards, because I just set that up this morning. So if you have any issues logging in, let me know. So cards, I believe everybody can do. I don't think you have to earn into cards. Pretty sure. Ariel's pointing to Lee's question. What is Lee's question? What's the best tool to use for creating an intro and outro for all your videos? Okay. There are tools and software, and I have not used any for a long time. I actually went to Fiverr and had somebody build them. What's funny is I'm not even using them right now on my channels. But it is a nice branding idea to do so. So Fiverr, Fiverr.com. I think I have a link to that too. All of the software and everything that I talk about, in case I mentioned something you want to look up later, is go to loristools.com. loristools.com. And you can actually type it into the search. Oh, I don't have Fiverr in there. Okay, I need to go add that after the fact. Fiverr is a website you can go to, and it's like, it's called Fiverr because originally everything was $5, and most of them now upsell you, and it's usually like $25 or something like that. But you can like have your logo, your intro, your outro, and they have all kinds of stuff. I will explore some software though, because I know we can also build those ourselves, and I would love to have that. And Jeff and Paul are going to need that for building all these channels. So I'll have to look into that after the fact. So, so that's an option. Any other questions still here? I am going to email out this playback. By default, it will actually go out in a couple hours or shortly after. It's already set up to go out too. And I'll also upload it to my YouTube channel. Any other questions, Jeff, that I missed that I should answer before we go? I think it looks like you've kind of taken care of everybody here. So Jeff and Paul, 702-917-0755 or ballenbrands.com if you want your YouTube channel built for you, and then you can just upload. And I also offer one-on-one coaching if you want somebody to sit with you. And pricing, just talk to Jeff and Paul, because everything is, they have packages, and then they also cater to what that person needs specifically. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And David says intro maker on software. I'll go take a look at that too. And the guide, you can actually, if you go to ballenblogger.com and click on this one, how to build and grow a monetized YouTube channel, you can find the guide there as well. I may follow up with an email to send to all of you guys if you didn't get the guide. Otherwise, message me or Jeff, and we'll get you the guide as well. Okay, you guys go out and have a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Be safe. Love you all, and appreciate you being here. Talk to you later.